Bhagalpur in Bihar can be called Storkland as we get to see 6 species of stork there. Painted stork, Asian woolly-necked stork, black-necked stork, lesser adjutant stork, greater adjutant stork, and occasionally black stork. In this episode, we are covering black-necked stork of Bhagalpur. Gangetic Plains is an excellent breeding ground of black-necked stork. Bhagalpur is blessed as 2 major rivers, Ganga and Koshi, flow adjacent to it and provide huge floodplains ideal for black-necked stork breeding and growth. We saw black-necked stork in 2 hotspots, Sonwarsha, Ghatora and Jagatpur lake, but I'm sure it is seen in other areas as well. We visited Bhagalpur in February. In first morning, we went to the Sonwarsha Ghatora hotspot first. I'm publishing another video fully focusing on this huge hotspot on floodplains of Ganges, where I will be covering all birds in there. Black-necked stork was a prime target there and we were not disappointed. We were drawn to an area by an osprey perched on a bamboo pole, and right in front of it was a majestic female black-necked stork. It was feeding on shallow water within grass when we saw it. But then it got alert by our presence and stood still watching us. It flew away as we started approaching the waterside. Its flights are majestic. And let's see some flight shots for closer inspection. What we see was from a considerable distance, over 900mm range, and also cropped. It is not a good sign that it got scared that soon. This large bird shouldn't fear human from that distance. Unlike open-bill stork, I haven't heard much about hunting black-necked stork, but who knows? It landed on the water that was not too deep. Generally, it feeds in water 1 to 2 feet depth or less. You may see ducks in the background, but none would come close by as they know the danger. We moved on. Around 400 meters away, we saw a male black-necked stork. There were layers of waterways in between us, and flocks of open-billed stork, black-headed ibis, red-napped ibis were there in between. As the black-necked stork started walking towards the main water body, a large flock consisting mostly black-tailed godwits came flying and landed there. The black-necked stork started walking towards them. We were excited if we could see a kill. But godwits started flying, I guess in fear. They came to water channel towards us, leaving the black-necked stork behind. The chase, fly and land game continued for some time. Let us see some pictures of this drama. Next day morning, we went to Jagatpur lake, which is known to most birders due to high number of waders population. I'm publishing a detailed video on Jagatpur lake covering all species. Here, we were surprised to see two juvenile black-necked stork walking around alone with no sight of their parents. In fact, we didn't see the adults in the 2 to 3 hours we spent there. Our guide cum tour organizer, Mrinal Kaushik, saw them as family of 4 several times and taken pictures. It was very early in the morning and there was a lot of haze and fog, and to make things worse, the birds were towards the sun, making it partly backlit. It was funny to see how one of the birds was sitting on ground by folding its legs. I haven't seen this type of pose too often. Guess it got tired of walking. The place was close to a busy highway, as you can hear the horns of the trucks passing by. There was also a pathway just behind it where you saw many people walking, but these juveniles were not perturbed. One of the birds did what we can refer as nature's call at morning, but let's not talk too much about it. What it means was it was well fed. One of the birds was standing on one foot, so typical of large birds like them. It was great to see these two juvenile birds in that early morning. Please note, they are yet to form the glossy dark neck like their adults. I'll be back in Bhagalpur again, and that time their look and feel would be totally different. I do not think there would be any way I would be able to recognize them if seen. The siblings then flew towards a lightly watery ground where we left them and carried on with our birding in other parts. Black-necked stork is seen in various parts of India and Australia. Population is decreasing gradually and it is getting rare in the Southeast Asian countries like Indonesia, Myanmar, etc. Hence, it is marked as near threatened by IUCN in last assessment in 2016. It was in least concern category in 1994. And who knows what would come in next assessment. It's mostly seen in inland freshwater areas like lakes, wetlands and marshes. These are often seen in flooded paddy fields. Its habitat also includes coastal and tidal areas. Bhagalpur is an ideal place for this stork to thrive, as it contains a lot of floodplains by two key rivers, Ganges and Koshi. It is not a migrant bird and generally stays in the locality whole year. I saw this bird for the first time in Bharatpur Keoladeo Bird Sanctuary, where it is common. Missed to photograph a great moment as it killed a common coot by striking it hard with its beak. It is a ferocious bird and can kill any medium-sized duck. Black-necked stork is unique among storks as it shows sexual dimorphism. Iris is yellow in female and dark brown in male. It has two subspecies, Asiaticus in Indian subcontinent and Australis in Australia and New Guinea. While Australian subspecies is stable, but Asian subspecies is declining badly. It got extinct in some of the countries like Thailand and Laos and become vagrant in few others. I was shocked to read that total population of Asiaticus may be just around 1000 birds. I got to see 4 different individuals in Bhagalpur. Identification is very easy with its dark and glossy green-blue head and neck. It eats fish, frogs, turtles, snakes, insects as it finds in the wetlands. As mentioned earlier, given a chance, it will catch smaller ducks also. Like most adult storks, it does not make much call or song except bill clattering sounds. It breeds post-monsoon. Eggs are laid in September and hatches in January. As you can see in this video, it makes nests on the treetops. This one was recorded in Sultanpur National Park in Haryana. As you may see, they created the nest using twigs. They often reuse the nest in subsequent years. I'm thankful to Mrinal Kaushik, who is popularizing Bhagalpur as a birding destination and was our guide, planner and operator for 2 days where he saw more than 100 bird species. Please watch his video in my channel under the playlist Wildlife Experts and Guides. I plan to post several videos covering other birds and birding hotspots of Bhagalpur. Please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon for notification for future videos. Thanks for watching.